This is Eric Arnold for Old Sports Stories. I didn't see this anywhere on YouTube, so I thought I'd post it. Here's the part that's known. The Nick Castellanos era in Philadelphia is over, as he was released this week with a year left on his contract. For those of you that don't know how that works, that means the Phillies still have to pay him $20 million minus whatever another team might pay him, which apparently is the San Diego Padres. They're paying him the veteran minimum, so the Phillies are still on the hook for almost $19 million, maybe a little more. As they're releasing him, they referenced an article which came out at the same time in The Athletic by Matt Gelb about specifically an incident in Miami on June 16th, 2025 versus the Marlins, and then generally speaking about Castellanos and the poor teammate that he is. But on the incident in Miami, Castellanos was replaced in the 8th inning by manager Rob Thomson for defense, and he proceeded to go bananas and yell at Thomson and the coaches, believing he had been highly disrespected. Then he went into the clubhouse and got a beer and brought it into the dugout, basically to say, if you're not going to play me, then I'm on vacation. So that's the part that's known. Now here's the rest of the story that you may not know. In the June 16th Marlin game, in the bottom of the second inning, Kyle Stowers hits a triple into the right field corner. Let's pick it up there.
Here's the 2-2. And it's swung on and hooked down the right field line. That's a base hit, and it's going to go to the corner. And Stowers on his way to second. He's thinking about third. Castellanos' throw back into Stott, and Stott's relay to third is late, and Stowers with a triple into the right field corner, his third triple of the year.
I am blocked from the right field line. I don't know what happened to Nick down in that corner, but the throw coming into the relay man, which was Stott, was like just a lazy little throw. I don't know if he flipped it. Could you see down in the corner?
No, he totally is.
I mean, Bryson was waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah, so he was running away from the throw, Nick, which is fine. But as an infielder, if you're Bryson Stott, you have to recognize that and go out. Get out there to receive that baseball.
Phillies.
So it's pretty obvious to me that Castellanos dogged that play. He loafs into the corner. He makes a ridiculously lazy throw into the cutoff man. All the while, Stowers is staring at him. So when Stowers sees him loafing into the corner, he says, I'm taking third. And there's only one out, so now he could score on an out. It's a good play by Stowers. It's a terrible play by Castellanos. Let's move on. In the top of the 8th inning, Castellanos leads off and pops up to center field. This is a subsequent at bat by Max Kepler. This would be about the time, as Castellanos is returning to the dugout, that manager Rob Thomson would have told him, hey, you're not going out for the bottom half of the inning. I'm replacing you on defense with Rojas. Pay attention to announcers John Kruk and Tom McCarthy.
And two righties, so we'll see. 0-1. Not sure that was a strike, but what do you do? Huh? You move on. Yep. Now, if you called that a strike, you would be moving on. Some things to discuss. One and two. Who's yelling? Could be any number of the handful of people that are here, John. You should be able to point him out. It'd be great if you figured out who it was.
Well, it's got to be someone close to the dugout because there's a mic down there, ain't there?
I don't know if that would matter, but yes, there is a mic down there.
That's a good point, Tom. That's why you're the smart one.
Swing and a miss. And Kepler strikes out.
This is my interpretation of what went on there in that Kepler at bat off screen. This is total speculation, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. That's Castellanos in the background yelling loud enough for everybody in the stadium to hear him, including John Kruk and Tom McCarthy. So Kruk remarks on this. McCarthy knows who it is, and he gives Kruk an elbow in the ribs there and tells him, hey, man, we can't talk about this because we're going to get in trouble with the Phillies if we mention on Mike that Castellanos is down there losing his you-know-what right now. So that's what happened there. To sum up, what I think happened was Castellanos made a lazy defensive play in the second inning, annoying his manager Rob Thomson, who then in the eighth inning decided, yes, this will be the day that I take you out and put a better defender out there to protect a late inning lead. This totally upset Castellanos, who then went into a rage, yelling loud enough to be heard on camera by the whole stadium and the announcers, disrespecting his manager, his team, his teammates, and ultimately ending his tenure in Philadelphia. What do you think?